Hello, welcome to Healing Hands Tarot, and this is life path number 7 tarot reading for the month of November, guys. It's almost the end of the year. We have a lot to be grateful for. We're alive, we're here. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hooray. So, okay, guys, let's dive right in. So I'm sure by clicking on this video, you already know you're a life path number 7. But in case you didn't know, or maybe you're wondering what is the meaning of life path number, I'm gonna leave additional description, or should I say additional information in the description box below this video. But like I always say, Google is your friend. Go on Google and type in life path number, calculate your life path number, or you can even read more, expand your knowledge. You can obtain more information about what a life path number is. But basically, a life path number is the most significant number in your numerological chart, and it's also called your destiny number. If you understand it, then you will understand what your life purpose is. All right, and understand how to fully develop yourself, within your life purpose, and not extending yourself doing other things. For example, like if your life purpose is meant to be, somebody who is like for a number 7, an analytical person, you don't want to see yourself in an occupation or profession where you're not making use of your mental ability, right? So by understanding your life path and conquering all the challenges that presents itself to you month by month, I think it would help propel you a step further towards achieving your life purpose. Okay, so with that said, let's dive right in. Life path number 7, guys, is usually a life path that is, you guys are known as the seeker of truth. Okay, you do have a clear sense of yourself as a spiritual being, so a lot of you are spiritual in nature. 7 is usually associated with mysticism, and it's also associated with occultism, paranormal, spirituality. A lot of the people on this life path do have some level of spiritual awakening, or you do understand that there's some level of spirituality that is connected to your life. All right, so you're not new to occultism, or at least you are aware that it's there. Okay, so people with life path number 7, for example, they're very, very analytical, very understanding. 7 is a number of knowledge, wisdom, introspective, and people who with this life path number like to, they like their space. They like to work alone. They like to work in solitude. Okay, they like being by themselves, because that's when they can really think. That's when they can use their brain the way they are meant to arrive at a solution. You're usually a loner, but one challenge that you may face is knowing where to draw the line, so that you don't either become too isolated from everybody around you, your family, your friends, and you're not like, you don't go, find yourself spiraling down into some kind of deep depression, because you're always analytical. You're over analytical sometimes, always in your brain. So the challenge will always be for you to stay in balance. All right. Even though you're a charming person, you're a nice, attractive person, but you can become easily aloof. That's what I'm getting, aloof. Okay, so and you have the tendency to float from positive to negative feeling really quickly. So you need to balance your mood as much as possible. Now, with that said, guys, I have about 18 tarot decks and tarot and oracle decks spread out here, 18. So but what we're gonna do is pull 10 out of this 18 decks. So initially, for the first life path 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, reading that I did, and 5, I used only 15 cards. But I think it was number 6 that, or was it 5 that went gaga? I think number 5 was the one that I was divinely guided to use 18 cards. Well, I decided to leave the 18 decks on the table, so I'm going to be pulling 10 out of this 18 and basically be going with my intuition. on how I'm being led, or what card or what deck I'm being led to pull for you. Okay. So starting this reading, I'm gonna be starting off with a tarot deck. I'm gonna give it a light shuffle and pull. And you have King of Cups. So King of Cups, Cups talks about emotion. So kings are usually, usually talks about head over heart, truth, discipline, abundance, prosperity, a provider. It also talks about generosity, and it can talk about somebody who is able to see the bigger picture, a leader, somebody who can overcome challenges. So maybe this is what you're going to be, doing in the month of November. But hey, let's keep going and see what else. I'm going to give this a gentle shuffle too. And pull one. So we pulled door to personal healing and happiness. So I'm beginning to feel like you're seeing the bigger picture, but there is something in front of you that is about to lead you to some kind of abundance. Remember I said something about the king also representing abundance, right? Prosperity and generosity. So, and this is number 7, guys. And it's hard to make these things up. So as a life path number 7, this is 3 plus 4 is a 7. So you're going to be standing in your power is what I'm picking up. And the fact that the king is what came up first for you is showing me that you're going to be standing in your power. You're going to be heading on, towards making money, all right? Solidifying money and also giving and receiving from people this month. This is a very good reading. So moving on, the next card is leap of faith. So you're being asked to take a leap of faith. This is the full card in a traditional tarot. And this one is talking about Archangel Metatron. So it says, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. So you're being advised to, maybe there's some kind of guidance that your spirit guides or angel guides or, I don't know, maybe whatever you believe in. I'm not picky. I don't discriminate. So it might be some kind of divinely guided leap of faith. There's an opportunity that I see that is right in front of you that is being guided. I see the light, and I feel like, there's something that is beaming a light and showing you the way forward and the path for you to take. And I think you're going to definitely be taking that path. I don't think you're going to miss the mark. I think you'll be able to stand in your power and, figure out what that is for you. Okay. So I'm going to pull the After Tarot. Let me just give it a gentle shuffle and pull. Okay. So I'm going to pull just one. So this leap of faith that you're being asked to take, it might be in relation to your home or some kind of, for you being able to establish some kind of solid structure in your family life. It might even have to do with money, but something that will provide some kind of stability in your family life. This is 4 of Wands, and 4 normally talks about security. It also talks about frugality, and it's a number for rest and restoration, contemplation. And 4 can also talk about community, home, celebration, authority. Okay, so and when I talk about authority, like I heard authority, I'm looking at this again. Authority, like I said, you'll be standing in your power this month. Okay, the next card I'm going to pull is the Guardian Angel Tarot card, and it says, open your heart, allow love to grow. Some other sign pulled this, some other life path number pulled this, open your heart. I think it was life path number 5 that pulled this. So I don't know, you might be dealing with somebody with that life path or not necessarily, but it might be the same message coming across also for your life path number. And it's saying, allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotional fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. So there are two things I'm picking up here, all right? The first one is in reference to you opening your heart, and it's telling you something about emotional fulfillment. And when I look at this Four of Wands, it's talking about emotional stability around the family structure. And I do see a king and a queen here. I do two people. And so I'm picking up that this has something to do mostly with your love life, all right? Or being able to get something solid in your love life, all right? And okay, so the second thing I'm also pulling here, I'm also getting from here, is for you to listen to your heart. Remember, we pulled this card that talked about the card that says open your heart, and open your heart so that you can usher in this door to personal healing and happiness. And I'm seeing this happiness and personal healing related, like I said, relating to a family, foundation. It might be a marriage for some of you. I'm looking at the wreath, and it's showing me some kind of celebration that might involve a getting together party or celebration. And I'm looking at the people in here, and yeah, so it might have something to do with love, but you're being asked to take a leap of faith, all right, in the direction that you're being guided. So like I said, the other thing I'm picking up is the guidance that you're receiving. Okay, I told you, I said there's some kind of guidance that you're getting, all right, and you need to listen to that message that is coming in. I don't know, we've already seen 7 here. Maybe if you go Google 7, maybe we're gonna pull another 7, but there's something in here that is talking about listening to your guidance, guidance from your spirit guides or your angel guides or from God, or maybe pay attention to your dreams. The dreams that you're having at this time might be able to provide additional clarity. The next card is the Camel Boy, small steps asking for help. This came out for life path number 6, I think. And basically what it's telling you is, ask for help if you need it. Okay? This door to personal healing and happiness, it might require you asking for somebody's help. It might even require you reaching out to somebody in order to usher in this new solid family structure, since it has to do with like another involving other people, not just you. So like I said, it might be a relationship for some of you. So you're being guided to take small steps, but remember, here it says take a leap of faith. Even if it's just a tiny step, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. It doesn't have to be, like swift or fast or jumping into something, but they're asking you, go with your gut feelings. Whatever guidance that you're getting this month or in November, trust your intuition. It's not going to lead you wrong, okay? So the next card that I'm pulling is, okay, two cards came out. Oh boy. All right, so I'm going to take the two. The first one is 7, which equal to 14, which ultimately breaks down to a 5. And 5 is, to me, like a number of maybe education or learning, or even ambition and winning at all costs. And it could also be a number of competition, conflict. For some of you, 5 can also be a number of disappointments. So maybe some of you might be feeling disappointed, but you're not supposed to be oh my God, this is ridiculous. So you have 77 and you have 88. These cards were shuffled. So there's abundance, but there's also, like I said, your life path number is deeply connected to spirituality. You are more awake, probably one of the most, spiritual life path number. Okay, so you're spiritually inclined. So whatever this small step might be might also be in the direction of your spirituality. But whatever this is, this leap of faith, this new beginning, this new step that you're supposed to be taking, that is supposed to lead you to your door of personal healing and happiness, is meant to bring you abundance. Okay, and you're being asked to open your heart, because ultimately it's gonna lead you to some kind of emotional fulfillment. It might not even be marriage or relationship for some, but it's some sort of solid emotional fulfillment, because we did pull the first card here, which was the King of Cups, and Cups talks about emotion, okay, and fulfillment. And when you look at the water around it, talks about, love, talks about emotion. So whatever this is gonna usher in some kind of abundance in your life. All right. So we have 8 cards. I'm gonna pull 2 more. So I'm gonna pull a life purpose oracle card for you, and it says leadership. And I'm telling you, this leadership card has come out like 3 times for 3 different life path reading that I've done today. I think it came out also for a life path number 5, if I'm not mistaken. So you know, you're being asked to, I think it came out for life path number 1, 2, or I'm not sure. But you might want to go check those videos, or maybe you're dealing with somebody with that life path number. It doesn't have to be, but I'm just saying it's always good for us to pay attention to like things that synchronize around us. Synchronicity is always very, 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 very important. So you're being asked to take the leadership position, leadership step in this situation. Take charge of this situation. All right. Don't just let it float around. You can do it. Okay. So guys, as I was saying, talking earlier about, you getting some kind of guidance or message, please, if you have the time, go to Google and put in 777 angel number, and see if there's any message that you're gonna find on the online. Maybe your spirit guides, the divine is trying to communicate with you, and maybe they're not going to come down and talk to you personally. It has to be through numbers, synchronicities, and messages, subtle messages, hints here and there. So I do see 777 for some of you. 88, there's 33. So okay guys, there's another 7 here. 3 plus 4 is 7. So 7 as a life path number 7, I'm sure this has a lot to do with your spirituality. So 777 might be very, very significant. Maybe please go on Google, do the extra research, and punch that in and get the additional clarity that you are seeking at this time. All right. Okay, 33 is also, maybe just punch that in, 88. But whatever it is, there's abundance calling for you, and it might have something to do with your spirituality. And maybe you're being pushed, towards your spiritual inclinations. I don't know. But whatever this is, I wish you all the best in the month of November. Now, let me close this out with Archangel Michael prayer card for you. If you can repeat after me, it says believe and trust. All right. So maybe somebody is being up in their head, like analyzing this. Should I take this step, or do I need to do this? You're being asked to believe and trust. So if you want to repeat this prayer after me, before going to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. I hope you do get the confidence that you need to move forward with whatever this life decision is in relation to your life path, that will help provide and usher in this abundance that you so desperately need to have in your life. I think you need this abundance, and it's about time for it to come into your life. Okay. So with that said, thank you so much. Life path number 7. Please do like, subscribe, share. Help me build the channel. I do appreciate all your support, and I hope you can come back next month for your December reading for life path number 7. With that said, namaste and bye. This is Healing Hands.